All right, Grings. Thank you for joining us. All right, this is the chat portion of the webinar. I believe all systems are go here. All right, thank you for posting your questions. All right, Christy. I saw a vision of myself wearing a horseshoe, pinky ring. Is this connection to Frank Sinatra, Mobster, Lifetime? Well, it's connected to several lifetimes. Yeah. Well, that's not always the best symbol either because it's a horseshoe. Well, it just, I guess you can say, I mean, different ways of looking at that, but it's like you're just, unhooking a bond there. Yeah, there's a connection there that might not be the healthiest. Who's connected to Frank Sinatra because he can be very draining. So yeah, yeah, there's energy there. It's not the best vibe, but you can say has a contract connection to it. Yeah. It'd be nice to see that horseshoe. Yeah, to release, heal. So, any messages from my Native American warrior aspect? Yeah, you're going more into the astral stuff. You're going more into, you know, yeah, you're just doing more. Yeah. Um, yeah, well, it's good that you're doing the astral work, you know, just going in more into your in-depth self. So, yeah, it's part of survival here in the modern world. Yuli, my mother-in-law health is rapidly declining. Do you see this being her exit point? It looks like she lost her will to live. Well, I mean, I'm assuming she's in an upper age, so yeah, I wouldn't call her just that she lost her will to live. It just is it's time for her to go. So yeah, that's a little bit. Yeah, she's just done. Mission accomplished. Just see my husband going to Mexico with us. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. He's maybe. It's only if it's going to give him something, or I don't know. He seems to be tied up where he's at now. Yeah. I'm not sure if he needs Mexico at this point. Maybe later. If the mother-in-law passes, he might. Down the road. Yeah, he might skip this trip, possibly. Christy, yesterday did see some gay dream. Did someone put some nonsense dream in my mind, or was it some reality? It's affection from somebody that's around you. Yeah, just clear that frequency out. Yeah, they're just tempting you or so. Don't worry about it. Just clear that energy out. Yeah, they're just testing you. Yeah, don't think anything of it though. That's always, I mean, that doesn't mean it's gonna happen in a dream, but you know how this reality is. Can you check what comes about this lost car I have asked before? Would they find it or this problem is solved? I don't know. They might not find it. Maybe down the road after it's stripped. It feels like whoever took it's going to take it apart eventually. Feels like it's pretty well hidden right now, actually. So I don't know. They're not really looking for it either. It's like if someone if they drop it somewhere and a cop finds it. So right now it's pretty well hidden. I don't know. It might be remanufactured, or it might be gone forever. Yeah, they might just relicense it somehow. You know what I mean? So whatever you call that. It's highly likely for that. So yeah, like we see in the movies, when they change everything out. Yeah, yeah, Angel Ori. Who is Daryl to me? Twin flame, soul, trauma bound, karmic relationship, or advisory. Uh, let's see here. Well, it's I don't know. He's like he's at your table. He's at your I don't know. He's helping with your mannerisms, who you are. Not that you have bad mannerisms, but it's like helping you develop your character. Um, like a side of you you're not always aware of. Like he goes more into your psyche. Yeah, yeah. It kind of goes into the roots of yourself. And that's pretty deep, actually. Yeah, and it's just somebody that you need. It's kind of like cutting through all the nitty gritty. It's getting where other people can't go, and you're doing. It's like a clearing. Yeah, yeah. It's yeah. When you don't need them anymore, you'll be gone. Oh my, to the archangels. What an see, I was like a golden angel. I do see also Elohim energies, but they do show you as sometimes like a youngster, like you're still learning, like you're even take that form, like you don't want to seem as an adult just yet, at least on the angelic. Well, at least what I mean, there are places that you are the leader, as a, as an angelic teacher and things like that. But there are worlds, maybe like ours, that you just kind of put me in your pocket. Like I'll go along with the ride, but I gotta be careful what I get. It's kind of like this is the jungle planet, so you're just kind of like along for the ride here. But you are willing to take chances, so that's good. You know your boundaries, which is good. So you're upgrading, but you know your limits too, as you probably know that. Mhm. You know not to go too far, which you could, but you know not to overdo it with whatever it is. So uh, explore, as I just see you as. There's more to it than that. Pamela, any messages? Interesting. I feel like you've interesting. It's like you are doing some clearings. Say if there's a reality somewhere where you lived in a dome city. I don't normally see this stuff with you or anybody actually. Yeah, dome city. Like a futuristic city. Yeah, you can say it's Mars connected. Um, yeah, yeah. So something that you're. It's like there's just some major clearings that you're doing, releasing the dome. You can say. Who is attacking my intestines and why is it going through my? Well, I think you're doing a shock. So the second question, you're doing a chakra clearing. So just do what you can to heal that process. You're releasing. It's coming through your root chakra, feels like, and sacral chakra. Chakra. Anyone that's passed over could be husband, could be someone else too that you're releasing. Well, you're just releasing any negative connections. Just you're coming, like I said, you're coming full circle. So you're coming more into yourself actually, which is good. So this is actually a good thing. But yeah, do what you need to do for your intestines. I feel like it's just a major release. It's been there for a long time. Bobby, I was staring at the sun's reflection in the water puddle and projecting my energy into the image like when sun gazing, the light shining off the water started to glow and turn multicolor. What's happening? It's like you're going into your own higher frequency. It's good that you did that too. Like the water puddle, instead of like looking into directly into the sun. I'm not sure how effective that would mean. It might be, but the water is a cleansing. It's also astral. It's just safer for you. You just went about it the right way. It's a portal basically, which is fascinating there. I feel like you went more into yourself. Yeah, it was talking to you. Yeah, it would. That's really cool. So you're coming more energetically, you're aligned with yourself. Not that you have to look around. So you did that spontaneously. Yeah, you probably do that in the future too. You can do that around a lake, go to some kind of water. I was say a lake. I think you live by one. The big one. Yeah, you can go to that one and kind of do the same, or just connect to the water and just see what comes of it. You might actually see creatures from another dimension in there too. I can't put that out there, but I feel it. Hey, messages from Mother Earth and how I'm energetically working with her, my hometown, and where I can maybe call it to the future. Okay, so yeah, I can mention this. It's Chicago. So I don't know, man. It almost feels like sometimes your place there gets extended because it's Chicago and it has the history that it has. You can go by your feelings of this. Doesn't mean you have to be there forever. I feel like it's gonna obviously come to you're gonna get kicked out of there eventually, but you're needed there because it's Chicago. Could you imagine if it was New York City? You're probably there forever. So it really is Chicago. It's the inner city. I don't know if you live by that. You don't have to visit any of that, but where all the trouble is, wherever that is, you're definitely like you're holding the peace. Yeah, it's not perfect, but you're definitely contributing to keeping down the violence. And it's interesting. Female energies that you're actually protecting too. Those that you know that just yeah, they might have a major dark side to themselves, but they don't know their limits, and energetically you're assisting them to like intuitively helping some females that are somewhere in their survival. Yeah, I got like a young pregnant girl, like 20. Interesting. And it's still one of the wedlock things, just yeah, I got 20. Interesting. So you're just assisting those that are making really bad decisions right now. Doesn't mean you have to be there forever though. So but you can do that anywhere. I think maybe this came up in a channeling before, maybe. At least I don't know. I can go on and on with that. But anyway, once you connect with that, that should help a lot there. But it doesn't mean you have to stay there forever, though. Jane, some days ago, I had aching pain in my upper back. Today, my massage therapist felt something leave. Wish she worked on it or any message. It feels like a mother energy. Um, yeah, mother. But I get like a past life. Now, this might be a bit of a mixed message. It might be like you came full circle into yourself. Like there's a past life, you know, as you as a mother, or you felt unfulfilled in a past life. In this lifetime, you feel more fulfilled. Yeah, and you probably already see that in your lifetime already, right? So you're in a life of more of fulfillment in this. So you release a unfulfilled life is what I feel like, which is huge. And that's nice, actually. That's yeah. For the massage therapist, you feel that. Any message concerning what I'm doing in astral? Well, to go back to your massage therapist, that's a good. So you're doing self care. In past lives, I don't think you did that, like hardly ever. you can think about that too. It's like you have all these difficult lifetimes, whatever it might be. It's like, man, I can really use a massage. Lifetimes later, you finally do more self care. So hopefully that's a message to other people too. Like, it doesn't mean you have to go out and get a massage, but they can do something, massage like, go to a beach or something like that. So whatever it is, take more, just relax more somehow. Uh, you know, and the astral, just there's a sense of completion there. Yeah, you completed one of your tasks. Your higher self is very proud of you. Knew you could do it, but you weren't always sure if you wanted to release an aspect of yourself. So that might come through. Interesting. I got a vibe of Joan of Arc, but you might have been just a warrior with her, fought with her, or an aspect of her, or something like that. I got Joan of Arc there, which is a big deal. Cloud waterfall. Why is the country Bolivia so bad to live in? What agendas are there? Well, it has to do. It's kind of like I don't know. It has a deep history there. No, alien wise. It just says it's just corruption, political corruption. So I'm getting. South America. They just. And also the Nazis are in Argentina and all. I think they affected Bolivia too. It's just the politicians and whoever else came in there and just did whatever they felt like. Robbed it blind some time ago. So the police is corrupt. It has a lot to do with the cops. Why it's that way. I feel uncomfortable making friends or talking to girls where I live because I feel prejudice towards me, and also I'm alone a lot. See it changing later in life. I never felt respected or like an option to females in the U.S. I realize I think something that's your own something some within yourself you have to release. Like as this is a self love thing, so you might feel that that's the way you feel about yourself. So just being born in that race, healing that, making peace with your basically making more peace with yourself. The more that you accept yourself, I mean, I think you are, but maybe not in a full term. The more you accept yourself who you are, bring more confidence. That'll help. Yeah, and I mean, it can really work out for you for your uh, what you've been born in. Your race and everything. It's just that you're just. I think this is more of a self love situation there. So, but being alone, you're working on yourself. So, but yeah, you have to kind of overcome that part and just like I am who I am, and if they don't like it tough, I'm just gonna go be myself and not worry about what they think, and just plow through that. So, self esteem is what you're working through. So, and they can see your vulnerabilities, and you can see the loneliness, and they can pull back from that. They can see like you're just not within it. Then again, not to say they're with themselves either. Not You're not alone there. You might be going through a lot with yourself, but so are they. They just have another way of going about it. They get in relationships and then drive everybody insane. Some of them do, not all of them. Some of them do. They just reflect all their crap onto someone else. So, and they say it's their fault. Not all do that, but some do it. Yeah, Julian. You spoke before on this Earth game. Our being like casino in outer space, something. Yeah, we're beings that are cashing out. Who has cashed in on the waging bets on me? Any higher roll? Yeah, shit. Just yeah, parents. Interesting. Yeah, your parents. Now remember that's on a higher level. You can go ask them, they know what they were talking about. Grandparents too. Now I feel like you're not that your parents are waging against you, but they are kind of on a higher level betting on you. Don't feel like it's like don't it's like decision, but don't let that hold don't let that deter you. Just yeah, just do what you got to do. Like you won your own bet. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I accomplished this. I was around this person that was difficult, and it worked out. And I'm going all these challenges and worked out, so I'm winning. You know, I'm winning. You're making it through. So look at it that way. So, and you have beings from other higher selves that are betting on you. I guess it's kind of like Star Trek. Yeah, that's, but don't let that discourage you in any way. Aliens from other lifetimes, like something from a Star Trek episode. Like it might be kind of twisted, and it's okay to explore that energetically. Like you might see reptilians trying to bet against you, or some old relationships at some point. That's just doesn't have always the best intentions and all that. Well, even you can say the lower dimensional beings are betting against people too, because they're trying to, trap people here and manipulate them. So, like I said, you don't have to go too deep in that part of it, but yeah, there's betting. Oh, I see that every now and then. I've heard it before from a friend of mine, but every now and then I might catch it. Yeah, it's a bit distracting. Please, question two, please tell my stepmother Ori happy birthday out in heaven outside of Vail today. Yeah, okay. Does she have a message for me or need anything? She says like, yeah, bet on yourself. Always bet on yourself that you will make it through life, make it through everything that you want to accomplish here. It won't always go to what's planned, but that's okay. It's just there are some hardships you have to go through to be able to make it through it. Just there are some challenges, kind of it just shows like river rapids. There's there are reasons why you just choose the higher road, but it doesn't mean it's always gonna be easiest, whatever that means. But you are here to challenge yourself, though. Okay, you can say everybody is, but you are definitely here to challenge. Doesn't mean you have to make life extremely difficult, but there is some lessons that you need to overcome or knowledge you need to know about yourself. You're overcoming a lot of insecurities and things like that. So not everything, but it's like you have all these. I mean, this can go for anybody too. Like we have all these insecurities. Come over, overcoming fear. You can say certain fears. Let's put it that way, and making the right decisions. Okay, Fab. Question one: a message from the Andromedan aliens. Just interesting. I got a full circle for you. Also, that you're accomplishing what you need to accomplish. Travel is good, or some kind of travel, light travel. It could be close by. Just you need to see new things. It just need to give you a different perspective. Doesn't have to be. I mean, it could be whatever you want as for travel, but just need to get out more. It seems at some point somewhere out. It's kind of cryptic. It's for you to whatever it is. It could be going to the convenience store. It could be anything. Any message for my another version of myself. Interesting. I get like an Akashic record kind of like guide. So on a higher level of like people connect to their Akashic records and you're assisting them with their knowledge, they're accessing it like an Akashic record guide, which I don't see that like ever. I don't know if you feel that about yourself. I know it's kind of weird. It's like if you're ever interested in like the lineage or the past of anything that's ancient aliens, whatever it is, or any just you might just do it randomly, uh but you have like you can access those realm now energetically. Can you do it? No, to a certain level, but that's one of your jobs on a higher level. Michael, did the canon humanoids still come and check on me? Yeah, I see him playing cards, poker. I feel like you're a Rottweiler. I forget what they look like. Yeah, and they say you always have the best hand, but they say you're a lousy gambler at the same time. Or you're just there for the I think you're just there for the, conversation. So that's funny. You see the dogs playing, the poster or the painting of them playing cards. Yeah, that's something that you're connected to. So, yeah, which is good. Maybe the alien version of it. Since I have a lot of Sasquatch DNA in me, is there any way I can communicate with them? Like if they could stack some rocks or you could, well, yeah, I can just do that telepathically. I don't know. It feels like they're hesitant to come around. So it has to do with you. It has to do with the area. But yeah, you can I don't know if you'll be successful with that. Sometimes they'll do it if they have a message for you. They'll stack stuff like outside your door or something. You can always put the intention for that, for them to come visit you. Yeah, you can always and just leave it be, but I feel like they only do it when they absolutely feel like it's necessary. I don't just feel like there's hesitation on there. It's just, I mean, it's not you. It's just something about the area. Mary, when I asked about my cats, they're acting really different. I'm trying. Uh, okay, so yeah, the cats. Yeah, they're clearing out your husband's energy still. So I would say they're getting a little bit more relaxed, but also, yeah, they're still his energy is still around. So yeah, they might have some difficulties fully releasing him, but they're working towards it. So yeah, don't worry, don't focus on that. Just focus on yourself. I'm starting to travel and astral lately. Feels oh yeah, because you're more relaxed. And your cats are with you too, so you're getting more. You say more angelic. Takes time for that. Yeah, a couple months. Yeah, so you readjust. You're adjusting your environment, your reality. Esmeralda, when my divorce happened, yeah, slowly, maybe a couple months. If you're in the process now, realize the timeline of that is it's it's hard to predict how long it'll go because it's free will. Yeah, not always the best energy. Question two: any messages for me? Focus on yourself. I think you said you had children or a child. Focus moving forward. Just keep on focus on moving forward and the type of person you want to be here. Just yeah, you know who you are as much as you need to know, and that's what matters most right now. Sarah, for my joke about my current life on Earth. Oh, angelic Gabriel. Huh, something about basketball. You're shooting hoops. You're making touchdowns. Yeah, you're more athletic astrally than you are physically. It's interesting. You're getting more, yeah, just allowing more of yourself to live more. That's why sometimes you might try to do more you can physically because energetically you feel less constraint. You feel more alive, and that's good. It's like you're riding a unicorn or something like that. You're definitely connected to unicorn people for sure, or the unicorns. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you're like one of their leaders for sure. You might not always feel that, but well, you might be more the partier leader, but you're still a leader in your own free, like a hippie leader, but still so good. Question two, personal message to me regarding beautiful aspect. Yeah, I'll go back to the unicorn. Something about that. Yeah, the word, yeah, it's becoming normal here, the full circle. So you're coming more into yourself, the unicorn frequencies. You probably feel like you're connected to always, the mermaid, but the unicorn is, one of your aspects, and it's been a rough ride with them, and you chose that to know more about yourself and different challenges. What you would do in certain challenges, and you've, far as I can see, you passed the test. Yeah, self-love, but also just to learn to enjoy more in your life, which you are doing now, and being creative is helping out a lot. Carol, are there any messages for me? Uh, yeah, just have more and fun. Yeah, just yeah, it's good to go. Just have more fun, whatever that is. So just leave. Yeah, just keep it simple on that one. Question two: any messages? Yeshua's energy is just good to keep with that. There's, just to keep calling him in, or just like he's your friend and foe. He's everything. He's all of those things. So many different sides of him. It's good to explore that. Yeah. Yeah, visual, whatever. Yeah, however you feel about the Yeshua frequency or Jesus energy, yeah, let it sink in as much as you need it to. Fedeline, any messages for me? It's good to take more chances. Obviously be wise with that, but it's good for you to try something new. To even go beyond your own boundaries, but as long as you want to do it. Like, yeah, you gotta step out of your comfort zone. Let's put it that way. And do something different, whatever it is. Travel at some point, something. You'll know what it is. Yeah, go visit a volcano. I'm getting that. You know, maybe that's a Hawaiian thing, which maybe one day that's kind of, wait, something. Yeah, something tropical. You need something tropical in your life. I think you might live in Florida. I think, but anyway, yeah. So maybe it was some of the islands or something like you can visit at some point. It doesn't have to have it doesn't have to have a volcano there though. Any advice on what I should be doing next with this next chapter? I think that's kind of went to your first question. Yeah, the it's good to yeah, to manifest somewhere to explore. That's something that you want, outside your current, you know, boundaries, but something that's fun and something that you want to do and whatever it is. But yeah, you need to see new things at some point. I also feel the Midwest. Maybe there's something there that you need to closure with. Might be a past life. Past life clearing. It doesn't mean you have to travel everywhere you've been to in a past life. Midwest, Old West. Yeah, if the Old West had been there. I don't know. I see you as like a bookkeeper. Female, you kept to yourself. And you want to do more with your life, but you're kind of course, it's the Old West. So, of course, isn't that what we're in right now? This is the Old West right now. Just a modern version of it. Militia, any messages for my guides? Uh, just any queryings you need to do, anything. Light a candle, plenty of intentions, any type of querying, anything comes to mind. Yeah, you gotta ask yourself too, what do I need to clear and what comes to mind? And put your intentions out to clear it. You can do that as many times as you want, or just follow your intuition. Question two: what can you tell me about my reptilian energies? I saw meditation. I think that's kind of goes into answer one. Yeah, it's some aggressive incarnations you've had, so you're releasing. I don't know if you're aggressive in this lifetime, but definitely in past life, energies have to be released. And yeah, you're just coming more into yourself. So, wanting to take more chances. Yeah, yeah, but you do have like a reptilian survival energy to connect to. Yeah, you are used to harsh environments. That's why sometimes it's hard to get out of them. Oz, many. What am I doing? Astral. Coming more into yourself. Traveling a lot. So like you're riding a bike in astral. It's not more to it than that. But it's your Um, just Andromeda you're connected to. Like you're like a singer there, at least one of your aspects. Is there an easy way I can let go of addiction? Interesting. Uh, that I've been struggling with. I quit smoking almost 2 years ago, but and that went well. So I'm holding on to things I should. So interesting. Like the singing came through. You know how sometimes the singers they have always like vices. I don't know how you feel about that, the singer's aspect of yourself. It feels like you have like an entertainer side of you somewhere. That's connected to some of your vices there. Um, yeah. So I think it's connected to the 1920s. That's connected to alcoholism, 1920s, and just yeah, drug addiction or whatever it is that you're going through right now. Yeah, 1920s. I got the image of a barber, but I don't think you're a barber. Well, you might have been into hair and things like that. Yeah, why don't you connect with that? Almost not being the clearest, but probably because all the addiction in it. Yeah, there's a lot of partying going on. Susan, what past lives experiences have I shared with my dear friend David? There's definitely reptilian. Oh, adventure. Something like Indiana Jones, something similar to that, but it's another star system. So you're archaeologist. Yeah. Interesting. I get like Napoleon time period. Archaeologists are in that time period too. Yeah. And even I think it was more than just friends though. Also in previous lifetimes. Any messages from higher self about coming trip to Asheville? That feels like just more relaxing energy. Yeah. Yeah, I feel I go by you feel, but I do feel like there's a Napoleon connection you've had in past life, and you're releasing it in this one. I think actually possibly you knew him first. Yeah, yeah. So going to Asheville is clearing, and also I don't know how you feel about this. Gone with the Wind. It feels like you've been in that era. It's like you went from one rough terrain to the other. So yeah, at the time it made sense. Not in this lifetime anymore. So you're just releasing a lot. Yeah, Gone with the Wind's interesting. Yeah, because isn't Asheville? It's not near Georgia. I mean, it's kind of near Georgia, not really, but kind of is. It kind of it's closer than it's not that far away from Georgia. So something about that that's clearing out. Oh, good. Almost missed this question. Annie, any messages? Um, yeah, travel of some kind, wherever that is. New another town or something, like on a weekend or something, or do something that you don't normally do at some point. Whatever it is, go to a I get thrift store, but maybe yeah, thrift store or antique store or some I don't know something that's something outside your comfort zone, but that's curious. An art museum, whatever it is. Question two: recently, I did a Reiki session with my friend Ronnie. Uh, what can you tell me what I did for her? I just released in a past life. Male connections. Yeah, she's like intertwined with a lot of male energy. She hasn't fully released it, but it feels like I would give her some uplifting energies that she needed. So, yeah. So, all right. Okay. All right. Is it for right now? I should be back later. Okay. Blessings.